Evening everybody. Day 17 isolation. Dragging a bit now, I must admit. I don't think we're going back anytime soon. Listening to the Sky Doomsday, the news today. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. Easter Sunday today, I'm sure you know that. So a little bit of a religious feel about today's nonsense that I'm spouting. Obviously, this was the day that Jesus made his grand re-entrance, much to everyone's surprise, I think. So I've got a little bit of a poem about that. You'd be none too surprised to learn. I actually feel a little bit sorry for Jesus, to be fair. I mean, if you think about it, he was a decent enough chap. You know, I'm sure he existed, and he was a bloody good magician as well, to be fair. Some of the tricks he used to do, fantastic. But he was generally trying to do good and be decent in the world, you know. Yet more people celebrate his death, like somebody like Hitler, for example. And that doesn't make any sense, does it really? So moving on. Poor Jesus. Moving on. COVID-19 strikes again. One of the 70s heroes bites the dust. Tim Brooke Taylor from the Goodies, the Triumvirates, the threesome, the Goodies. You remember them at all from the 1970s? Very funny. Used to ride a bike with 3 seats on it, amongst other things. And it got me thinking. You know, we've had Eddie Large has gone. Now Tim Brooke Taylor. All these sort of stars from the 70s. Why can't it pick another star, somebody like Gary Glitter, for example? You know, he's more deserving of COVID-19, in my opinion. But you know, don't take the good ones away. Don't take anyone away, in actual fact. And I think this with this COVID-19 thing, I think the craziness we've got at the moment, we just need a bit of a reset. Just go back to how things were, maybe in the 70s. It's not 3-day weeks and that sort of stuff, of course, but maybe just go back to how things used to be. Because now it's like there's no imagination. I was thinking this yesterday. If something's savoury now in a shop, it's peri peri flavoured or piri piri peri peri. Everything's that. It has to be. And if it's sweet flavoured, chocolate or whatever, salted caramel. Everything's salted caramel. It's like, use your imagination, for God's sake. Just stop jumping on the bandwagon. Just go back to using, you know, proper ingredients and just think of things how they used to be. I'm rambling, and I realise that. So I think I'll just move on to the poem now. It's an Easter-themed poem. I've still got more in the head as well. Honestly, they're coming to me all the time. So you'll get more of this nonsense, and just have to hope to go back to work soon. So this is the poem about Easter Sunday, in actual fact. It was Sunday morning, and 11 disciples were waking up to the day. Only 11 disciples, however, because Judas Iscariot had gone away. Well, all these lads would be set with grief. Judas and his family had booked an all-inclusive to Tenerife. You see, on Friday, Judas dropped Jesus right in the shit. So he thought it best to keep his head down for a bit. The rest of the lads looked a bit of a sight. They'd all been on the piss since Good Friday night. Right, you lazy lot, get out of your beds. Let's go for a walk and try and clear those thick heads. Might as well, said Matthew. I'm skint, spent far more than I ought to. Well, said Simon, wine's full price now, that Jesus doesn't convert the water. So off they went, in no general direction. They started what's known as a period of reflection. I'm missing our mate Jesus. He's such a big loss. Yeah, what a crap way to finish up, said Peter, being nailed to a cross. He did all those great things like granting folks wishes. Yeah, remember that illusion, you know, the one with the loaves and the fishes? Can I sit here, said Matthew, a rest and an Alka-Seltzer I crave. Then he looked up to the left and saw an entrance to a cave. It looked like some sort of home for a hermit or a druid, but there was an overpowering smell of fresh embalming fluid. The boulder in front had been shifted, and the entrance was clear. And then one memorable word did all the disciples hear. Surprise, said Jesus. I said I'd be back in a jiff. Bollocks, said Peter, you scared us all stiff. Well, I told you all on Friday it was no time to cry. But it was tough on that cross, of that I won't lie. But you were dead, said Simon. It's been so bloody sad. Yeah, that's true, replied Jesus, but I got a call from my dad. He said, wake up, son, you're needed in heaven. Time to say your goodbyes to the remaining 11. Oh, Dad, that's not fair, said Jesus. I want to stay here. You've no chance of that, said God. The mortals have made that clear. Your work is now done. It's been quite a bumpy ride. But I need you with me, on my right-hand side. Jesus, declared Peter, are you going? Is that? Yes, replied Jesus. But you'll all join me one day, except Judas the twat. Keep all the faith, my disciples. Your duties don't shirk. And I declare tomorrow bank holiday, so don't go to work. Happy Easter, guys.